Bee Centre is a safe space for children and families. Primarily we look after children aged 3 to 12 and we use a modality called play therapy. We've recently also added art and drama therapy to what we offer in terms of our service offering, and then of course groups like Seasons for Growth have also helped us to broaden our impact.
With Seasons for Growth being activity based, it really aligned with play being a big part of what we do at Bee Centre, incorporating that, and that being multi-sensory. So the change, loss and grief we experience may be felt on many different levels, and then incorporating activity and play into the process meant that children were able to process on many different levels.
There was a really great balance between their ability to choose in the room while still having structure and containment with the way the program is set out.
We struggle with a wait list at times, so we looked at it as a way to give people something while they're waiting for their child to be supported at Bee Centre.
I think one of the main things I noticed as well was the children's ability to help each other. And I think that's what is so amazing about the Seasons for Growth program, is because it is a group, and children who maybe don't get that experience a lot get to experience how it is to have another child understand them or to understand other children.
I mean, I was lucky enough to work with a group of 11 to 13-year-olds, and what we know about that cohort is that they like to learn from their peers, and the Seasons for Growth program really allows you to kind of tailor the offering to suit the individual needs of those clients in the group.
Bee Centre has this place in the community of providing safety. And so we have lots of children and families who've been here and know what it's like to have an experience of Bee Centre, and when they hear about other offerings we have, they're very keen to take part.
Yeah, I know this program's run very effectively in schools. However, we're doing a slightly different thing here, but sometimes that's the place they need to be away from their school. When we were putting the 11 to 13-year-olds group together, we found it really difficult to actually get people here, because those age group in their developmental stage, they're actually quite self-determining, so they didn't want their parents to tell them to go to a group. So we did things like we gave them a bit of a taster session of what Bee Centre was like.
The parents were able to give us some feedback about a strength of their child's, and we could incorporate that into the program, and that's the lovely thing with Seasons being not a prescriptive program. There was that freedom to be able to tailor it to the group.
It was really interesting in the first session. One of the things that I noticed is that the kids were really open. So normally when you do groups, that's not the situation, but because they've already been in therapy, they were actually much more open than what I would have seen before.
You may wonder why a dog's sitting on Lorraine's lap. This is Peppy Le Pew. We were able to use the dog at times to actually talk about some of the strategies for Seasons for Growth. So for instance, one of the kids came up with, if they're feeling a bit down, they could give themselves a pep talk, and the tagline for the group became, if they were down, they'd give themselves a peppy talk.
One particular child said to us, "Why are you so kind?" And I think it really goes to show the acknowledgement and recognition they receive within the Seasons for Growth program for who they are.
One of the other lovely things that we were able to do was to connect with schools on the Northern Beaches and let them know. We developed a flyer incorporating information from MacKillop Seasons, but also using our Bee Centre language to kind of really talk about this new offering.
Seasons for Growth gives us an opportunity to have a much wider impact in the community, and the children that come absolutely love it. They run in every week and they are just so excited to see what this week holds. And when they first come in, they've got a little bit of trepidation around what's this all about, and can I say what I need to say in the space. And as you see them go through the program, they just blossom and they form such a close relationship with each other. So definitely we love the program, and we have secured funding again to run it next year, and so we're very excited to be able to bring that community back together again.
That change doesn't have to be bad. It can also be good.